Scotty Bugaris here with his MMA report, and young man from Oceanside is going to be making his kickboxing debut soon. And how pumped are you?
I don't even know how to describe it at this point in time. You know, being that this is something I've waited very long for. You know, it's all coming to reality now.
All right. And you told me something before the show that blew me away. I still can't believe it. It just boggles the mind. You got some big news to give us on Floyd Mayweather. Let's hear it.
He is training at Syndicate MMA in Las Vegas, Nevada, with hopes on making a UFC debut sooner or later in the year. And I'm completely blown away by that, because that is just complete stupidity on his part, because he doesn't know what he's in for with these fighters and their skill set and mindset especially. And
well, what really boggles the mind is that, first of all, he's over 40 years old. Second of all, he made over $200 million in the McGregor fight. And he'd be risking his health. You know, MMA, I mean, it's serious business. He's not trained in it. And especially if he fights McGregor, he'd get killed.
yeah, it's funny you say that. People say, let's give him a minute. I'm like, try giving him 5 seconds, and because he won't last any more than 5 to 10 seconds. And being, you know, I agree with you on the fact that he's 40 years old. You know, he's old now. He's out of it. He's way past his prime. And if you think he's going to excel in MMA, he is sadly mistaken. And let's also not forget the fact that he was talking a little heat to McGregor on social media, which is also complete stupidity on his part.
Yeah, absolutely. That it boggles my mind. But, you know, people will do the craziest things for money. But talk about some big fights coming up in MMA.
Well, as I mentioned on the last show, we have Quinta versus Paul Feder, and we got Joanna, the former strawweight champion, and Rose Namajunas, the strawweight fighter that took the belt from Joanna, and that's going to be a great fight, and I look forward to seeing that as well.
I think in Brooklyn, the Barclays got a big events coming up as well, big fights. Let's talk about that.
Another event and fight that I'm looking to is Tony Ferguson and Khabib Nurmagomedov, if that's how you pronounce his last name. But I look forward to that fight as well. That's rumor has it it's supposed to be a title fight, but overall I still look forward to it, because those are two absolute monsters in the 145 division.
That's awesome. And I know you talked about you're working on getting Quinta, who I've known since Al was in high school at Wanta High School. He's had a great MMA career, and we're going to get him on the show, so that's exciting.
Yeah, I actually happened to speak to him a week ago, and he said he'll come on the show when he has the time to.
All right, that's awesome. So I'm sure you're training, you're working hard, and you're going to make Oceanside proud with your kickboxing debut and eventually getting into MMA.
Yeah, most definitely. Right after this kickboxing fight, I've said this millions of times, and I will say it millions of more times, MMA is right up at bat with this kickboxing fight. It's coming right after this kickboxing fight.
All right. Great job tonight. I know you got to attend to a sick relative, so lots of luck, and we'll see you next week, Scotty.
Yeah, we'll see you next week, of course.
Scotty Bugaris, MMA. All right.